It's me!
And it's me! So welcome to another episode of
Experiences with my father!
There you go. So today,
we are doing actually, you can probably see in the background just behind
wobbling
there
around, yes.
is Daddy's bike, and well, you can't see my bike, even though it's probably bigger. We're going to the Forest of Dean.
So yes, it is a lovely sunny afternoon. Evidently people aren't full of the joys of summer because nobody will let me out of this junction. Isn't that lovely? Thank you very much, my dear boy. So we are off to, as Theo rightly says, we are off to the Forest of Dean to go on a bike ride. Basically, it's one of our favourite places. I like Forest of Dean. You like Forest of Dean?
Well, I don't like Forest of Dean, but I like it for a bike ride place.
Okay, I like it for both, to be honest with you. So yes, we are off. We're off to the Forest of Dean. It's a school holidays in the UK at the moment. It's the school summer holidays in the UK, and so like any parent, any single parent, or any parent that are still in a couple, you're always trying to think of things to do. You're always trying to think of things to do that don't mean that we stay inside all the time. That don't mean that certain people are on the computer 24/7. So it's nice to get out and about. We're very lucky. We live in Gloucestershire, so we're right next door to the Forest of Dean.
It's like 40 something minutes away. It's quite 44.
Okay, it's 40 minutes away, but as the crow flies, it's kind of next door because you have to drive up and then kind of round the water and then back again.
What's the crow flies?
As the crow flies. So what people say, when people say, as the crow flies, okay, so if you've got one destination that's there, yeah, and one destination that's there, but you've got a wiggly, windy road to get to it, what they mean by as the crow flies is that if you were to just go straight to it, straight there in the air instead of using the wiggly road. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
How long would it take if we did that?
I think it would take less than probably 20 minutes because if we had a bridge that went straight over, I think we could do it really, really quickly. But unfortunately,
especially with Daddy's driving.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing today. It's just a nice chilled day with Theo and I. As I say, we're going to go off to the forest, go for a little bike ride, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Hopefully it'll give you the incentive to bung the bikes on or in or whatever, or on your car, and have a look and see what's near you, to see if you want to go for said bike ride or something a bit different. So as Theo rightly says, we've got about a 40-minute journey ahead of us. And we'll go up there. We'll probably only go for a ride for about an hour or so, something like that.
2 hours, I thought.
Okay, maybe. And then come back. So anyway, we will see you in a bit.
At the destination, the Forest of Dean.
I promise you, he is normal. I promise. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit.
So he says.
Arrivederci. Hi everyone, so we are just entering the Forest of Dean now. I will show you the view in a minute because it's glorious.
If you haven't noticed, we're on quite a bumpy road because you can see the camera going.
Yes, we are on a bit of a bumpy road. Right, so basically we're driving into the Forest of Dean. We've just gone into an area called Blakeney, and then what you do is basically carry on in Blakeney until you see a sign, excuse me, a sign for Go Ape. And that's what you want to head for. So obviously it could be on your right, could be on your left, depending on which route you're coming from, which direction you're coming from, I should say. And so what we're doing is we're going along here and we are looking for somewhere called Mallard's Pike Lake. That's our favourite. It's got toilets there. I think it's got.
I didn't really have a favourite.
That's my favourite then. It's got toilets there, it's got lovely scenery and all that lot, it's got a decent sized car park, it's got a good cycle route, and it's also got a cafe sort of thing. So, you know, there's lots there to keep you happy. So, without further ado, I will switch the camera around. You can have a look at the beautiful sights and views we're getting to see. So as you can see, this is the Forest of Dean, and this is why I like it so much. It's incredibly pretty. It's really, really lovely. This was used in the Harry Potter. Can't remember which one it was. Possibly the Deathly Hallows, I think it might have been.
What is it made for?
So, can you remember they had to escape in Harry Potter, and they had to. You might have not seen this one actually. They have to escape, and they kind of I can't remember what they call it now, but they kind of disappear from one place and reappear in another using using magic. Again, I can't remember exactly what it was called. Disseparate, something like that. It's up to the comments because I can't remember.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Anyway, Hermione, she remembered going to the Forest of Dean on holiday. So obviously coming here on holiday, and so. That's where they came to. They came to the Forest of Dean, and you can kind of see why. So honestly, you could be anywhere. You could be driving along, just saw a sign there saying "Beware of the lambs." So,
Did it actually say
Obviously, you were
did it
the
actually say in Harry Potter?
Potter,
Did they actually?
Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. I said.
There you go.
Why did they actually say the Forest of Dean?
Yeah.
Called something different.
No, they called it the Forest of Dean. You that hut. So as I swing around, you'll be able to see a hut through the trees, hopefully.
If you look about, if you can see my finger in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, this is not the best camera work.
There, brilliant. Yeah, so about there, you can see that that's the hut. Now that has got like toilets and stuff in it. So what we're going to do, without further ado,
It's going to the toilet.
is we're going to use the loo, and then the next time you'll see us, we will be on our bikes. So here we are in Mallob's Pike Lake. You'll have to excuse my camera work. I'm trying to cycle and keep him in focus on a bumpy road. But it's absolutely, let me just slightly adjust this if I can, there we go. It's absolutely dangerous trying to follow him. But it's absolutely stunning. Through there you can see the lake. We will show you that a bit better. Actually, can you turn right here just so we can see the lake? Yes, please. So again, this is the lake where you've got lots of beautiful, beautiful scenery. Sometimes you've got ducks, sometimes you've got dogs, meaning not many ducks. But that's part of the lake, and then you can see people sat over there having a picnic, having a chill. That is where we were a minute ago, you're right. And then if I pan round, you've got another little lake here. And there's lots and lots of different cycle routes. They're coloured routes, you can find out what they are, what they do. And that basically, like, you know, if you've got a family route, then it's easier, or you can have a harder route, which is obviously harder. It's absolutely stunning. Pretty much, You know, clearish blue skies. We've got a few clouds.
Dad,
Right.
do you know your wheels are a lot grippier at the front than it is at the back?
How absolutely stunning. One of the things I like about cycling through here is that Theo and I get a chance, not to crash, but we get a chance to just chat, talk about random stuff that can either be very interesting, very poignant.
Or it could be actually about the biking.
It can be about biking, it can be about life, computers,
Or about
girlfriends,
what we can see.
or what?
Or what we can see.
Or what we can see. And so it's just nice just mooching along, making sure we don't come across any wild boar.
No, I actually do the puddle.
Yeah, Theo likes to hunt down the puddles.
Like this
Nothing
is
like-
actually,
Nothing like making a mess of Daddy's car. But you know, it's just lovely just to have that time together. You know, where you're not thinking about work, housework, all the boring life admin.
and you can see me, I'm on his dad's left, then some off-roading again. Woohoo!
He likes to test out my camera skills and biking skills. I think it's just still straight on.
Speed up.
But off he goes, which is great. But yeah, we're going to carry on this route and probably turn around in a bit. But yeah, really nice, really enjoyable. I hope you're enjoying it, because I know we are. Braking a little bit. There you go. Be careful. Jesus, what? There we go. Following the lunatic, 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 following the lunatic. Where is he? There he is. He's miles ahead. Oh, I could do with a new gel saddle. I'll tell you what, there is not many ways you can spend a nicer day, a nicer time, a nicer afternoon than just cycling along with your boy, who seems to be a bit of a lunatic, but with your boy, enjoying the Forest of Dean, enjoying what it has to offer. You get joggers, you get bikers, you get dog walkers, you get everybody enjoying it. It's absolutely glorious, and apart from a few quid to park your car, I think I paid for, what, 4 hours parking, and that cost me about a £5. So, what, just over £1 an hour? Considering when we went to the Balloon Festival, park your car for £32. This feels like the bargain of the century. So, yeah, who says that you can't have fun on the cheap? You can grab something at a cafe here. You can have a picnic. You're not allowed barbecues for obvious reasons. But hey, yeah. But what a gorgeous place to go. You know, you've got to put up with the occasional mouthy child screaming past you on a bicycle. Don't know who I could be referring to. But isn't it lovely? You've got to be careful. You can have these snakes called adders, they can be around. So you've got to keep an eye out for those. They will give you, I think, a bit of a nasty bite, but nothing horrendous. And there are wild boar, but I would have thought in this time of day, with the amount of people milling around, I'd be very surprised actually if the wild boar were about. I would have thought all of the noise would kind of scare them into a bit of hiding, really. He's not going to have any rear tyres left on that bike. So here we are, just had a little bit of a bike ride.
If you haven't noticed, these roads are so bumpy, it has broke one of our things.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think our microphone attachment's died, so I'll have to buy another one, which is going to be rather annoying. But we will see how the video pans out. I'll speak a little bit louder, just in case. Yeah, it looks like they haven't got a connection, so I shall have to speak a bit louder. But this is Mallard's Pike Lake. This is why I like coming here, because look at these absolutely stunning views. You could be anywhere. To be honest, you could be in, parts of the US. You could be in Canada. Little duckies coming to say hello. So Theo and I are just going to sit, chill on a bench. He's having his Lucozade. We're going to share a bit of some snacks, and yeah, we're going to chill out. Right then, so we have done our little bike ride. Unfortunately, we lost the ability of our microphones. The attachment to my phone got broken on one of the cycle rides. So unfortunately, I've got to buy another one of those, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So anyway, other than that, enjoyable trip, wasn't it? Enjoyable bike ride. Had a little snack, had a drink. So we're just about to set off home. So yes, if you're in the area, if you fancy a trip out, Forest of Dean, Mallard's Pike Lake, you can spend hours here just chilling out, doing different cycle routes. I don't know if there's routes on the internet for you to look at to see if you can find what routes match up and what do what. But I know there's lots and lots of different areas as well. You've got Mallows Pike Lake, you've got lots of different areas that you can go to, and I think you can even hire bikes from one of them as well. So have a mooch around. Forest of Dean is a beautiful area. You've got the Wye Valley, which is a beautiful area. You've got
in fact, a little thing about White. A little thing you may not know about Wye Valley, which is one of my residentials where I went to school.
Yes, he went on a residential, and that was in the Wye Valley. So yeah, you've got Simmons Yacht. You've got lots and lots of areas around here, which hopefully we'll see more of as well over the upcoming weeks. But yeah, really, really nice area, really, really beautiful area. So I really suggest you go and have a look. So,
ladies and gentlemen, what have we learnt today? I'll give you a few seconds to put in the comments down below what we have learnt today. I'll just give you a few seconds.
A few moments later.
Okay, what I was going to say is, what we have learned is, do not drive like a lunatic down a hill when you have speakers attached to your phone thing.
You mean the Bluetooth attachment for the microphones plugs into the bottom of the phone, and unfortunately, I think because it was rough ground, and I think it hit I think it unfortunately hit the phone mount that I was using to do the video with. Unfortunately, it has broken. So these are the microphones that we use. And the remaining is a tiny little chip. Made by IU Make VP. Great little microphones.
Have you got the leftover of the phone?
Unfortunately, there's a little attachment that goes into the bottom of the phone to make the Bluetooth work, which I don't understand. I don't understand why it doesn't just use the Bluetooth that it has, but unfortunately it doesn't. The Bluetooth that the phone has, why it doesn't just connect to that, I don't know. So anyway, bit of a shame. So yeah, the attachment's broken, so unfortunately I'm going to have to look for a new set. But yeah, that's by the by. But yeah, what would you give Forest of Dean, Cycle, and all that lot out of 10? Well, actually, I can't give it a 10 out of 10, or any school, because it depends on how you ride. It depends on what you do. It depends on what you choose. Because if I'm honest, I can't really give it a review. Because you can give it a review in the sense of, how much you enjoyed it personally. That's how I'm going to review it. I liked it quite a bit. What they could use is when they have a sign like Arrow, they could have a map and show you where you are. I think that'd be quite useful. Yeah, they do. You're right. They've got these posts that tell you what route you're on, what coloured route you're on. It would be nice if they could have like the actual name of them, like this is off to Mallows Pike Lake, this is off to such and such, this is off to such and such. Because if you want to do a big loop, which is what we would like to have done, you're not entirely sure what you're doing and where you're going, and to be frank, you don't want to get lost. Well, we could have where it's going, which is what they said, and a map, and it has like an arrow where you are. Yeah, this is it. And I did say I don't know if there are maps, and maybe I should have got a map. I don't know. I'll have to have a look when we get home. And if I remember, I'll put a comment in the comments. But yeah, I would give the whole thing a good 8, 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it here. I find it very relaxing. Lovely, fresh, clean air. You get to cycle round. It's got a lovely, clean cafe. The toilets are clean. I don't really think you could want for any more, to be honest. I love it. For a cheap day, what's it cost you? If you take a packed lunch, it doesn't cost you nothing for food. It just cost you a few quid to park and a few quid in the tank for fuel. Maybe I should start doing the review first, because you always say the exact same thing I say, because you've done the same thing again. Is that what you were going to say? Yep, 9 out of 10. Really? Yep. We are so similar, it's scary. So anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and I was going to say to my friend, I want to give out a shout out to Sonny for doing loads of subscriptions on even his family's phones that are not him, but if I'm honest, thanks, it really makes us help up. Yeah, this is it. Thank you thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to all of our fans. Thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch our videos. That's Sonny. I think your friend Alfie does as well. Yeah. Ian and Sharon. Tom. My mum and dad. Tom. Tom. Your friend Tom. Who was that girl from school? Not her last name, just her first name.
Oh, Sophia.
Sophia as well. You know, we really do appreciate it. My colleague Oscar, him and his parents watch us as well. So
Actually, no. Sophia's parents also watch us sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah, I remember Sophia told us.
cool. So you know, it's a big. It's
Or told me.
It's really nice that people take the time and the effort to watch us babble on about our nonsense, and hopefully enjoy our relationship. You know, of father and son, and you know, hopefully we get to do many more of these videos, and you know, keep you interested, basically. So thank you very much for the subscriptions, thank you very much for the likes, thank you very much for the comments. It really does mean a lot to us, and as Theo rightly says, please don't forget to like, subscribe and click the
Bell notifications, or some people say, as Daddy says, notification banner.
banner for notifications, whichever.
And you may be wondering why.
And we can't wrap up a video. Have you noticed this?
Yes.
We
I bet
cannot
you
wrap
have.
up a video. Right, come on.
Say in the comments how long it's been until we wrapped up a video. Anyway, as you can see, I've got my helmet on because if I'm honest, I cannot be bothered to put it off right now.
It'll look a bit weird driving home with it, but you know, maybe that's more of a comment about my driving than anything else. Who knows? But anywho, we're off now. Thank you ever so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying the summer holidays, whatever you're doing, or hope you're having fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care.
And now you'll be seeing the little end thing that we always do in our videos. Bye.
Bye.